Hey guys, what's going on? Benji here. Doing a little different video for you guys. I have something I finished up for a friend of mine. He's been waiting for a very long time. Super cool dude. Uh, Joe Wren, if you guys are familiar with Joe's work, he does a lot of Star Killer builds. It's awesome work, cool stuff. But he has a box that I made a box for him a while back. His Vader box that has a plaque in it. I did custom display boxes. If you guys have seen some of the videos, you'll see that I have done that, and I, obviously share the knowledge. But plaques for props. This video is about plaques for props. Came back recently, and I was stoked. I was like, yes, like let's bump up the display because that's what he does on Facebook. Oh, by the way, this is for Joe's son. Joe, I hope you like it. Almost there. Just gotta get some padding for the bottom. But I have my hilt in there for right now. Really shiny, sorry. That's my creepy uncle in there. He's gonna have a balance V4 for his son. But look at that. These plaques are so cool, man, and they just make the display so much better. You can request stuff. You can work with him. He'll help you design stuff, which I'll show you with my my Fallen Order one. But this is custom. He has a bunch of templates you can choose from, or you can say, hey man, or send him a picture, and you guys can work together on that. But you can put whatever quote he wants in there. So Joe's Vader, I did a Vader for him, like a Vader display box for him, like, oh man, it might be almost 2 years, coming up on 2 years, maybe. But his is Vader, and it's super awesome. It's from Empire Strikes Back, where he's got the saber pointed at Luke, and it says as father and son. And so this is going to be for Joe's son, and it also says as father and son, which is what Joe wanted on there. So really cool. I love the green. I love the way it turned out. Just an awesome way to display a saber. I'm a sucker for these display boxes. I love doing them. I have a great time doing them. But yeah, it's totally fun. Gosh, it like, for me, the aspect of collecting is displaying. I like to display. I like to put everything on the shelf and it have like almost a museum quality to it, and that is just takes it to the next level for me. I don't know if y'all have seen, I have a video. It's a very big box because this is a very big saber. This is my Jedi Fallen Order hilt that I did recently, maybe about a month or two ago. Very popular on this channel. I have a few videos on it. And I did the engraving piece on the top, like Jaro Tapal, like his shoulder bell is white and red. And then when you bust this thing open, you've got your Fallen, right? Beautiful Fallen hilt. So much fun doing that. But this plaque is cool, man. I was like, hey dude, I need a plaque. Like, as soon as he announced on Facebook, because he shut down shop for about maybe a year, and he was just pursuing other things probably. But he announced on Facebook, hey, I'm back, and I messaged him almost immediately, and I was like, I need a Cal Kestis Fallen Order, and it says, trust only in the Force, which is a quote by Jaro Tapal. But it makes the whole presentation sit so much better, and I love it. So I have a few that I can show you guys, but you can also check out his Facebook page. It's Plaques for Props. So Plaques, the number 4 props. Let's get this one going. I showed this one in another video, and I rolled it out on the table because this one sits kind of flat. The plaque that I put is more just from an overhead view. So you get kind of that effect when you walk up and look at it, which is very cool. So I didn't recess this one or that one because it can sit fine. It doesn't interfere with closing the box. It's not going to go anywhere. And it looks cool. But for ones that are like a standard size box, like these are pre-made boxes that I get, and I carve in and paint and do all the fun stuff with it. That one, you want to recess it just a little bit so it doesn't hit the hilt and damage the plaque, or vice versa, damaging the hilt, scratching it up and whatnot. And then I also have, this one's cool, I have this on my desk. I had to kind of like unplug it and move it around for this video. I've taken pictures with it before and people ask me about it all the time. This is from Quest Designs Canada. But this guy was the second saber purchase I ever did. I got it. I bought a Saber Forge saber from eBay. I bought like the Exalted. And then I bought the stand. And I was like, I love lightsabers and everything. And I just kept doing it. So this plaque right here, when he left, oh, I gotta clean that up. When he left, he had a bunch for sale, and I bought it. This isn't a Solos hold. It says Solos hold on it, but I was like, whatever, it's cool. Like, it just sits on my desk. It's not like anybody's gonna walk in here and be like, that's not a Solos hold. But Quest Designs Canada, check it out on Etsy. He also has different tiers. You can have 3 different levels or any changes. Comes with a remote, and you can do different colors. There's different modes, tons of different stuff. I usually leave it on white because I feel like that's the cleanest display for me, even though red is cool. I put a couple different sabers on here before. Usually my V2 just sits on it the most. But yeah, I slapped with, you know, some double-sided industrial tape because it was just like the perfect size to sit right in front of there, and it makes me happy every time I see it. It's just an empty hilt for now, but I do enjoy it so much. I think that's about the only plaques that I have. The rest I've done for commissions, and I no longer have, so you won't be able to see those. But I just want to do a real quick video on plaques for props. Go out and purchase this stuff, because he makes not just for lightsaber stuff. I mean, you can get, say you're into like Blade Runner, and you have, you know, the gun from Blade Runner, you can get a plaque made. Or like Kill Bill, you have the katana, he can make the, you know, Hattori Hanzo and all that stuff. There's so much cool stuff, and as a prop enthusiast, I want all of them. There's so much stuff, like an Evil Dead. I've been working on Evil Dead chainsaw for a long time. I'd love to get an Evil Dead plaque. It's anything you want to do, he can pretty much come up with. The two of you guys can put it together and see what you can come up with. It's really, really fun for me. I'd love to have the skill myself. Glad he's back, and hopefully I can support him some more. Business has slowed down a lot for me, so I don't have a lot of spare money to just go out and buy a ton of plaques, but I definitely thoroughly enjoy it, and I wanted to just give it a shout out on my videos, on my channel, and hopefully help him get more business and keep him in the game, because when he left, there was only a few people that did it that I can think of, and I can't really name off the top of my head. I know that some websites, saber sites, will offer it, but I've always liked his style, and I've always liked his interactions. You know, really stand-up guy. But you guys go out there and check it out. It's on Facebook. I'll leave it in the description, and I will offer it as well too. If you do, you know, I don't do that many boxes. I don't do that many commissions, but if you and I work one out and you want to get a plaque, we can work that out too. They're very reasonably priced. But that'll be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.